As we mark the 75-year anniversary of D-Day, we pay tribute to our greatest generation. A few months after D-Day, American pilot William Foye was shot down in the Philippines. And what happened from there to the late former New London High School principal reads like a Hollywood script.
His survival story was captured in a book called Foye and the Filipinos. It's written by his son, Rich. NBC Connecticut's Kevin Nathan has more.
Rich Foye opens a trunk full of memories from his New London home. For decades, Foye's father, William, quietly tucked away the pilot chute, neck brace, and letters that would define his World War II survival story.
Most of the World War II combat veterans had seen so much, they just wanted to move on. They didn't want to talk about it.
But before William Foye died in 1993, he revealed the trunk and some of the stories inside it. It inspired Rich Foye to write a book about his father.
My father would have been flying over this.
On October 18, 1944, the final chapter of Foye's story was nearly written. On his 22nd single-pilot mission, his plane was shot down by the Japanese.
The engine smoking, hard to see, hard to breathe.
Foye lost radio control, his best option to bail out over land in the Philippines.
One of his memories said, "Foye, boy, this is it. You have to jump out, try not to get hit with a part of the plane."
Foye's parachute didn't have enough time to fully deploy.
As he hits the ground, he feels a searing pain in his back and his neck.
Foye landed feet first and dislocated and broke his neck. Some teenage boys found him in the town of Los Baños in the Philippines.
They said, "What do you want?" He says, I want to get away." He was in trouble. He is in trouble.
Foye says his father laid on his back for 3 weeks as the pro-American Filipino guerrilla fighters hid him from the Japanese. Foye estimates that 20 to 30 people lost their lives protecting his father and another American pilot.
The Japanese are searching, and there are people massacred or killed and tortured for not telling where these pilots were.
That's why it's emotional for you.
Oh, yeah. You're here because of those people.
After about 4 months in hiding, Foye and fellow pilot John Boyle used a mirror to get discovered on a lake and picked up by an American seaplane.
One of the themes is the random nature of who lived and who died.
Back in the U.S., the random one-on-one nurse Foye needed became his wife and mother to 8 kids and 19 grandchildren.
It's a movie script that it'd be hard for Hollywood to believe.
It took retired educator Rich Foye 8 years of research to write the book. It's a tribute to his father, all World War II veterans, and the brave Filipinos who sacrificed so much.
It was a thank you to tell what the Filipino people did to save my father. If you weren't choked up, it wasn't a good day writing.
Now, Rich Foye says his dad sent letters to thank the Philippines. In writing the book, Rich Foye traveled to the Philippines and found the people who saw his father bail out of the plane and give him first aid. Chance encounters Foye calls lucky and divine intervention. The book's available on Amazon. Foye says proceeds will go to a scholarship fund for students in the Philippines. Kevin Nathan, NBC Connecticut News.